Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're going to have a look at the new unit Ra and her abilities. So what does she do? First things first, this is her basic attack, or this is her ultimate attack. Ra deals 316% physical damage to our frontline enemies. So frontline is very difficult to judge, especially because in modes like Rift Odyssey, you don't do any damage to the boss. So I don't think this character is designed for going up against bosses in Rift Odyssey. I just don't think so. Especially not with both being frontline. But we'll see. So casting round 2, cooldown of round 3 does increase up to 378%, which actually is okay, but still, we've seen much higher come out recently, up to sort of 600%, which can be very, very strong. So 316 about middle of the road for damage wise, but we'll see the rest of her kit. So this one, Ra deals 126% physical damage to frontline enemies cast in round 3, cooldown of 3 rounds. Very, very strong-ish. I mean, if you're going up against, opposing Cleo, potentially, opposing Aphrodite, and enemies put her on the front row, it might be very useful, as well against the combo of, Dahlia and Cleo on the front row. Can be very, very, very effective, but again, we'll see. Does go up to 150%, which again is reasonably low compared to other units that have been released recently. Now, the first ability that she unlocks, so this is if you get her to 6 stars. Ra protects allies by taking damage in their place. When Ra's HP drops below 25%, the protection effect no longer triggers. So she is a damage sponge. This is very interesting. And the cooldown, right, okay, so this will be part of her 7-star ability, I suspect, but we'll see. Ra protects allies by taking damage in their place. So this is going to be very similar to how the protect function works with Wu's attack. Now, what happens is with Wu, she steals an enemy, and then any damage that your team would take will be transferred directly over to the enemy that she's stolen, whereas in this case the damage is going straight on Ra, so I suspect that you'll want her to have quite a high HP pool. So potentially, depending on the actual season trees, we'll have to see. If we can increase her HP by 500% at the start of battle, the rest of your team is going to be immortal with Ra on it, especially with a unit like Elma. That's going to be really, really strong. So the protection effect no longer triggers. So if she does go below 25% HP, you're not going to get the protection effect. But I still think that this is a fantastic ability. We'll see how it actually plays out and whether or not she gets one shot all the time. Damage reduction potentially is another thing that might work well with Ra, especially on the Valiant as synergy. Now, while Ra is deployed, every 3 rounds she initiates a duel between one ally with the highest attack and the enemy with the lowest attack. Both sides cast their ultimate with 5 times damage and the ally striking first. Okay, so this means that effectively she's going to force 2 units to combat each other. So it could be if you've got her and you've got Elma, for example, and if Elma has the highest attack, he's going to do his ultimate and cast it directly on the enemy unit with the lowest attack. So potentially this could also work alongside Nyx. Nyx is very, very strong in PvP specifically. So I think that actually this unit is a PvP unit. I don't think this is a PvE unit. But we'll see. This is once every 3 rounds. And now the cooldown of Duel is reduced to 50% rounds, so that will be every 2 rounds, I believe, if we round up. And the damage taken by allies during duels is reduced by 2. I think that's worded incorrectly. I think this is... Well, I don't actually know. Maybe it's by percentile or a factor of 2. So you're basically going to take half damage, or your team or your unit is going to take half damage. We'll have to see. It's very interesting, to say the least. It's a mechanic we've not really seen before, this duel. And then at 9 stars, additionally, additional effect, Ra restores 2 HP and gains I don't think that's 2 HP, but it might be. And 50% stacks of Holy Shield each round. At the start of battle, she increases max HP of all allies by well, it may be a factor of 2. So it may just be double. So we take 50% less damage. We get 50% more stacks of Holy Shield. Oh, so she's a proper tank. I think this is going to be a really interesting unit, and it may, in fact, save Valianters. Valianters, more often than not, do fall down at the rounds 1, rounds 2. Even with that damage reduction from Hades, they do tend to just go straight down, which is why you run Mirror with them to bring them back. But again, with Ra here, it may be very, very difficult. I think the numbering on here is incorrect, because I don't think she's going to restore 2 HP and gains 50% stack of Holy Shield each round. It may be that she doubles the number of Holy Stack shields on her. Not too sure on that one. It's a little bit confusing, this wording. We'll see, but it's very interesting to say the least. Now, Oath Force, just standard, increases max HP, defense and attack, so we don't really need to worry about this altogether too much. Basically, the higher star level that you get during the season, the better off she'll be. Now, this is her Oath Force, so this is if you get her up to 10 stars after casting Solar Execution, which is her ultimate attack. So after casting her ultimate attack, Ra gains 5% attack, stacking up to 50 times, so she can get up to 500 times 5, 2,500 additional attack at 10 stars, and then maximum number of stacks is increased to 100 after that. So it goes up to, what, 9,000? No. Maths. 5% up to 50 times. So 5 times 50, 5 times 10, 500, 2,500 times that, double that, so that's 5,000. Oh, there we go, got there. So 5,000% additional attack in PvP if you do have her up to 12 stars. Very, very strong effect, actually, but it's only when she casts her ultimate. So we'll see how often we can get her ultimate off. If she does have the highest attack on the field, she will duel. If you take that into consideration, she's going to cast her ultimate attack a bit more often, but I don't think you're going to get up to that 100 times attack unless you're using outside or external forces like the Grace of Shadows in the world, the Hope Tree. I'm not too sure how you're going to get up to that in normal PvP, but I think it's going to be very, very strong in regular PvP. So we'll just have to see. I'm very excited about Ra. I think she's going to be very, very strong, especially with all this protection that's going on as well. So let me know what you think of her. Do you think that she's going to be a good addition to the Valianters team? Is she going to pair alongside Nyx very well? Do you think that she'll get even better with Atrops on the team? We'll just have to see. But thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and yeah, let me know how it's going for you.